guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be my match review of the Tottenham versus Sheffield United game, which ended Tottenham 2, Sheffield United 1. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and my player ratings will be coming out after this. So we'll just get straight into it. Okay guys, I'm still a little bit, still don't know how that game went yesterday. I'm still like in shock about it, kind of, because obviously the right result happened eventually, but from the officiating to the limbs, shall we say, that honestly, when Kulusevski scored the winner, I have never seen that level of limbs in any other game. No other game compares to that. As I said, I keep watching clips, I keep watching highlights, and just like every sort of Spurs time reaction to the win. But yeah, I've never seen limbs like that. I've never seen a refereeing performance that shit before, but here, we'll talk about that. But yeah, obviously Tottenham were the better side, hands down. Like, we basically sort of dominated. Like, our shots compared to Sheffield United shots, the possession, the shots on target, what have you, we just could not get that ball into the back of the net. And it was like a frustrating game, but it's not because how Spurs were playing. It was more to do with like the time wasting from Sheffield United, the refereeing decisions, just everything was just annoying me. And it was like, I was like, oh my god, like what is going on? Like, I felt like I was in like an alternate universe, something was going on. Like, I did not have a clue. I just sat there watching this game thinking, is this really happening? Like, what's going on? Like, the time wasting, oh, like, that's another thing as well. Like, because you know they brought a new rule about time wasting, like, if you're like taking a long time, they're gonna add it on. But you're thinking, Sheffield United were just making it really obvious what they were doing. And it's like they didn't know the new rules, and it's just, yeah. Oh god. First half, we had some shots and some possession. Maybe our chance, we didn't create that, like, the better chances. They're a bit, you know, whenever we had a shot, it was sort of like a weak shot and like easy for their goalies to like save. We didn't really test him that often, and we weren't really inside the box taking shots and like outside the box. Let's go give it to Sheffield United. They did defend really well for the most part. A lot of blocks in there from them, and they did frustrate us, let's be honest. They did frustrate us. They basically did what they needed to do. It just didn't work out for them. I'd say Vicario, like, again, what a save he made with his feet. Oh my god, I honestly thought that was gonna be a goal, but then he just like reflex save. Like, Vicario, like, he's just impressing me each game, and I'm honestly glad we signed him over Raya. Even though I did want Raya, but it's fine. Vicario is just, you know, he's just proving us wrong. And the passion, can we just talk about the passion for a second? Like, from literally like the bench, did you see those reactions to when Kulusevski scored? Like, I feel like we've never had that sort of like reaction before, and like just everybody jumping up and down, the fans, like, just everyone, all the players on the pitch, like Vicario, like, did you see that sprint he made? Like, it was insane. And I wish I was there in the stadium so I could feel the actual atmosphere. But like, I feel like you could sense some of it from like watching it. But I feel like to be in that environment would have been amazing. Yeah, so the first half went really quickly. Like, nothing, like, Sheffield United didn't really, well, they had a few chances here and there, but it was more Tottenham basically. Yeah. Second half, I feel like it was more of the same, really. We just could not get that goal, and you're thinking, oh, it's gonna be like one of those like dodgy 1-0, or not dodgy, but like just like a 1-0, or it could have been 1-0 the other way. Like, Sheffield United could have got the goal, and then it could have just ended, like, and it just be one of those days. and you're thinking the goal's going to come eventually, and then against the run of play, Sheffield United have a long throw, sort of the ball comes in, no one really touches it, lands out to one of their players. Do you know what, before we go to that, one of the decisions in the first half, okay, Basham, Sheffield United player, kicks Maddison in the penalty box. You'd think, oh, this should be a penalty. This is hands down a penalty. It goes to VAR. What did I say? No penalty. What they only it was it took a second for them to look at it and think, nah, it's not a penalty. But you thought what Son did in the Brentford game was a penalty. Which was worse? Was it the Son one, or was it the Maddison? What happened to Maddison? The Maddison was obviously worse, but he doesn't get a penalty. And why is that? I just genuinely want to know why they didn't give it, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. That's 100% a penalty. And for VAR to look at it for a second and say no, that just sort of brings me on to the officiating. Oh my, we're gonna I feel like I could make a separate video to talk about the officiating and just put it all there, but I feel like I don't want to waste my time, honestly, because nothing's going to change. So, but should have had a penalty the first half. Right, this also Basham. Okay, he had a yellow card, right? That should have been his second yellow card. He should have been off. Yeah? Okay. So he should have been off. That Sheffield United should have gone down to 10 men. Then they should have gone down to 9 men with their goalkeeper. How he only got 1 yellow card? How he got I beats me. Yeah, so talk about let's go. I feel like this video is gonna be I'm not talking what's the word? I'm not going in order of what happened. I'm sort of just jumping over topics and jumping here and there, but that's just the way I talk. I get thoughts in my head and I'm yeah, I'm gonna say that, but then I'm gonna say that, but also yeah, so I just jump back and forth. If you don't like it, it's fine, but this is just it's just me. Okay, their goalkeeper, he handled the ball outside the box, and I always thought that was a red card. Apparently not. It's a yellow card. Is it only a red card if it's a denial of a goal scoring opportunity? Let me know in the comments. So the goalkeeper got a yellow card. The time wasting he did, especially in that second half, and he didn't get a yellow card for time wasting. I was the amount of time he took to kick each freaking ball. No wonder there was 12 minutes added on at the end, and it wasn't just the goalkeeper. It was literally most of their players time wasting. Laying on the floor. Oh, I got cramp. And what I loved, okay, I'm jumping again, but when Kulusevski, I feel was it when Kulusevski scored that winner? Yeah, you got Maddison pretending, making fun of the Sheffield United player by holding his leg. The picture is hilarious. I'm just taking mickey out of the Sheffield United players for their the shithousery is another level. Yeah. What else? I mean, in the end, Sheffield United had a player sent off for 2 yellow cards. So let's be real, they should have been down to 8 men by the end of that game. 8 men. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, right, we're gonna jump back to when they scored. It was around the 73-minute mark. I can't remember what player scored, but it was a good finish. I could be fair, it was a good finish. Vicaria couldn't have done anything about it, unfortunately. So they literally just scored that, and then they just sat back. Okay. So the way they were playing sort of helped. They sort of fell into our hands, but the subs definitely made an impact, made a difference. Brendan Johnson, when he came on, I'm excited to see more of him in a Spurs shirt. He almost scored his first goal straight away, but it was just offside, which is unfortunate, but it would have been a good finish. And the takedown from, I can't remember who crossed there, I think it might have been Basuma, I think, but the way he took the ball down, made this finish, yeah, I want to see more of him. We've got to talk about Richarlison. Okay, I honestly, getting a goal, scoring the equaliser, and then also assisting the winner. Like, I was so happy for Richarlison. Like, he definitely needed that, definitely deserved that, and I'm just so happy for him, because I feel like after everything that he's sort of come out and said, and everything that he's sort of been through, and just being like unfortunate on the pitch and unlucky, and like, I'm just so happy that he was able to contribute positively, and just, yeah, and Son, what he did for him at the end of the game, making sure that he got the love and plaudits for his performance. Like, Son just being captain just changed everything. Like, the whole leadership and like the whole like team, Romero, Maddison, Son, like, you can just tell like the squad, like, it's very together, like it's a family, and it's just like everyone is just like fighting for each other, fighting for the shirt, and there's that unity and like connection between everyone. And Ange as well, like, can't forget about him. Like, I thought he was gonna make his subs way too late, but they ended up making a difference, so what do I know. And yeah, just like brilliant to see like how everyone's together, even like and just like the whole bench, like everyone. I don't remember seeing Dyer. I don't know if he was celebrating as hard. I can't. It's not me being funny or anything. I genuinely, like, I've seen those videos, but I can't remember seeing him. And that's not, again, I'm not trying to be like take a dig. I couldn't remember if I saw him or not. I mean, he must have been there, but like he wasn't. Yeah. Anyways, oh, and then yeah, obviously Perisic as well. He delivered the corner, which Richarlison scored from. Made an impact. Like, literally every sub that came on made the impact. It made the impact that we needed, and we managed to come back from a 1-0 down. And the fact that it's the latest comeback in Premier League history, we overtook our own record from the Leicester game, which was when Bergwijn scored those 2 goals. And it was just like a brilliant day. Like, I had a headache throughout all of it. And it was horrible, because, you know, we're thinking, oh, we're losing this, like, and then just to come back the way we did. And I feel like those are sort of games that we probably would have lost in the past, but then like the character, and just everything, we managed to fight back and win. I'm still like, what the hell? Because yeah, it's crazy. The fact that we have 13 points from 15 is just our best Premier League start since 1965. Like, what is going on? I don't know what this is. It's like, we've won, what, 4 games? Is it 4 games on the bounce now? Yeah, obviously. And we do have Arsenal coming up next, which is going to be really interesting. And also, just, it's my birthday on Friday. Just to, and I would the birthday present I would like is Tottenham beating Arsenal at the Emirates. Doesn't really happen. We don't really get anything from the Emirates anyways. But if Tottenham could give me a present, it would be to beat Arsenal at their home ground. I'm turning 25, so that I feel like that milestone deserves that sort of, that is what I'm hopeful for. Imagine if that actually happens though. I don't know. But we're gonna forget about that for now. And then, yeah, Udogie, he won that ball back in like the 100th minute. Again, like, the athletics, the energy, the athletics, and just like the way he was able to win that ball back, way better involved with it. Perisic passed to Richarlison just passed it perfect to Kulusevski, and the finish from Kulusevski was, oh my god. If you saw my live watch along, it was bad. It was crazy. Honestly, when that ball hit the net, all hell broke loose. It was amazing. And the adrenaline, the excitement, just everything just overflowed, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe that we actually did that. And yeah, that the ref took way too long to blow his whistle though. That annoyed me. Okay. I can't stop laughing despite that. It's annoying. let's take it, all right. I feel like we need to talk about it a little bit more, the officiating in that game. I feel like we've got to do it at some point. It's taking me like, what, 15 minutes to talk about it, but I genuinely don't know what was going on. Maddison got booked for putting his hands on his head after the referee made a decision. That to me doesn't seem right. He wasn't abusive, he didn't do anything like wrong, he just went like this and he got a yellow card. Again, I don't know what that was. Again, I don't understand. Spurs had a corner. So after the corner was taken, fans then dropped the ball onto the pitch, right? So there's 2 balls on the pitch, you can't have that. So because we already took the corner, it was then a drop ball to Tottenham. Right, second time it happens, literally the same thing happens. We don't get a drop ball, and Sheffield United get a free kick or something. What? That does not make sense. How can you give a drop ball for the first time it happened, but the second time it happened, like, oh no, let's give it to Sheffield United? Does anyone understand? I certainly don't. I don't get it. I do not understand what that was either. And just all these little things, I'm thinking, what is going on? Like, oh my god. I knew the officials were bad. I knew they were bad. But this was on a whole nother level. And it's not like anything like sort of major happened. It's just all these little things. I'm like, what? I have no idea. And it was just a frustrating game. A brilliant ending, but it was just so frustrating. And I don't Sheffield United was just getting away with time wasting time and time again. The goalkeeper, oh my god, like, I don't get it. I don't. I would say it's corruption. I'd say it's borderline. It could, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's corrupt and everything, because, you know. But, yeah. Well, that's about the refs and the officials. And I feel like I could say a lot more about it, but, like, I'm not going to, because we won. And I'm super happy about that. And, yeah, it was just like yeah. I'm just happy for Charleston, honestly. I feel like now he can start getting, like, his confidence back and get it up, and, like, he can continue. And, yeah, the amount of fans that were like going to him after the game, because like there's a video like of him in his car and like all the fans are around him, like, oh, like, and I just love that for him. Yeah. One more thing I do want to add before I do end this video, and then can go on my play ratings. Sheffield United's manager complaining about the referees. It doesn't add up. It doesn't really add up, considering your players were time wasting. They should have given away a penalty, but you got away with that decision. And yeah, so realistically, I don't really understand why you're complaining. Yeah, you lost, deservedly so, like, yeah, but why are you complaining about the referees? And it's not you complain about referees because what they did to Spurs. No, it's what they did to you. Telling your goalkeeper to hurry up when he's taken so long to kick a ball. Like, that's going to happen every time someone's taking too long to kick a ball. Like, oh, we need to see what Tottenham are going to do before we can pass it. What? No, you don't. If you're going to get pressurised, just keep it up top. Or if you could pass that from the back, pass that from the back. Like, you don't need to take 20 seconds each time you're taking like a goal kick or whatever. Okay. Anyway, guys, that is my match review for the Tottenham Sheffield United game. Finished 2-1 to Tottenham. What an amazing comeback. I still shocked. I'm gonna keep watching the highlights. I'm gonna keep watching people's like reactions and everything. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for play ratings, and then we're going to be moving on to a massive game against Arsenal at the Emirates next Sunday. I'm excited, nervous, but you know what? going into that game, I'm probably going to be more confident than I've been any other time I go to the Emirates. Come on, you Spurs. Bye, guys.